In this video, we're gonna be talking about which type of gym you should be signing up for your New Year's resolution fitness journey. What's up, guys? This is Coach Austin here, coming to you from Hyper Strength and Conditioning in San Jose, California, where we nerd out and work out. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this video. Why would I be talking to you guys about this? Coming from a gym owner, coming from the background of fitness, I think I know a thing or two to help somebody who's looking to get back into the gym or start their New Year's fitness journey. And I know there's like a lot of hoopla, whether bad or good, about New Year's resolutions and how it's like our busiest time of the month. But I feel like it's very important for people to come out there with some knowledge to understand what they're getting into and what would actually be best fit for them. Because there's so many times we've enrolled clients ourselves where I'm like, I don't think our services are best for you. I think you're more of an Orange Theory person like that. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's for us, we do a lot of one-on-one personal training, strength and conditioning. We have lifting classes. That's pretty much our thing. But just working across the gamut of, being in the health club industry, working for several of those types of health clubs, corporate fitness. What type of health club, the types of gyms out there, there's 3 types that you know, that you're probably aware of, or you didn't even consider putting in these categories. Number 1 is the health club. Globo Gym, depends how old are you if you know that reference. The 24 Hour Fitness, the City Sports LA Club, Lifetime Fitness, those big commercial health clubs. Planet Fitness is a big one. If you're on a budget and you know what you're doing, or you kind of want to venture in on that, or let's say you're doing an online program and you're teaching yourself stuff, going off YouTube and all that. Health club is perfectly fine. A health club with all the bells and whistles, the locker rooms, the showers, the weights, the cardio. I know there's other health clubs out there, $30, $40, $50 a month. If your budget is anywhere between $0 to $50 a month, you should do a big box gym. So there's nothing wrong with that. We have all started somewhere. A lot of trainers have started their careers in health clubs and grown and evolved into really one of the best trainers you can see in the world. But we've all been there. Pros and cons, like the cons, the quality. Sometimes the quality of the equipment isn't there. It's a lot of wear and tear. It will be crowded on New Year's Day, Q1 of the year. So it is gonna be hard for you to find a machine. So it's always advisable to have a plan. There's a lot of free workout plans out there. Just have some type of plan going in there. Let's say like I'm gonna hit the cardio machine first, then I'm gonna hit these 3 exercises, and if they're not available, I'm gonna do this. Or I'm gonna hit the strength training area first, and then I'm gonna do the cardio at the end. I would advise, if you're in this boat, like, this is all I could afford, I could do this, down those, a lot of free strength training programs out there. We're gonna put some stuff out too. Shameless plug, that's what it was. But long story short, it's perfectly fine to start. My suggestion is, what I was trying to get at is that there's usually a studio space in the health clubs, like a dance studio or like a group X studio. And if it's not being used, like if you go during the dead times, you can go in there and just kind of do your thing. Like a lot of people are sometimes they're shy to go in there. Dude, it's totally normal for you to go in there. Unless they have a class going on or whatever. Don't let trainers try to bully you like, oh, sorry, you can't be here. And it's like, nah, dude, like, is there a class going on? No, then I can be here. Now, the second type of gym is, I call them the cardio strength dance type of studios. They are very class focused training studios. They're talking about F45s, Orange Theories, you're talking about bar classes, you're talking about Pilates, you're talking about cycling, spinning. If you're just like addicted to one thing, like pole fitness is one thing that's pretty blown up. Bar is another thing pretty hard. Our niche is kind of like lifting. Like we teach fundamental lifting classes and all that. But those are anywhere between, especially nowadays, and be straight up with you guys, it's gonna be $150 to probably $300 a month, depending on the studio. Now, my heart goes out to these type of gyms because we started out like with these type of gyms, and most of these, I'm not talking about the franchises because they'll have their own set, but I'm always more about the local businesses, like the CrossFit gyms. And even though when I started, I didn't really agree with CrossFit, a lot of those CrossFit gyms are mom and pops. They're small business owners. They're passionate people in fitness who want to create a community and all that community feel. That's what it is. But you are getting what you pay for in a way of $150 to $300 a month, because the pros of it is you're getting that community. There's more chances of you getting on some type of program, some type of accountability coaching. Their business model is based on you showing up and taking the classes and training and seeing results and not leaving after 6 months. That's how they make their money. Some of them do personal training too, but the local ones are great. The F45s, the Orange Theories, those chain ones, they're mom and pops too, but it's a franchise model. So it sucks because sometimes they can't adjust to how their relative community likes a certain part of their service and not a certain aspect of another type of service. But I do feel for those too, because they're just trying to get at it. But if you're looking for a community feel type of thing, consistent workout, some type of plan, and it works in your schedule, because they usually have classes early mornings, noons, and nights, and that's the type of thing. Now the cons is, it's a little bit higher in price point. Sometimes it'll be hard to book a class because it gets busy, especially Q1 of the year, especially if you have a popular instructor, there's a wait list and all that. So it is hard. Sometimes it can mess with your training consistency, but those are the cons of it. The type of gym we run is a personal training focused type of gym. Now, this is kind of like that upper echelon of like training facility. Now, that's a budget anywhere between $500 to $1,500 a month because you have a dedicated trainer working with you 3, 4, 5 times a week, laying out your meal guide or breaking down your macros for you. It's definitely on the higher end. That's the con part of it. Pros is like, you don't got to think about anything. Everything's tailored to what you're doing. Everything is tailored to how you're feeling at that given moment as far as guidance, as sets and reps, and how to pivot your program towards whatever goal. And your goal is always changing from what we found. And then also assessing any type of things that are going on with your body. That's usually what we expect in our standard of a strength coach, personal trainer. Those 3 types of services out there. You could say, personal training studios are like Equinox. They're pretty much like a health club, but really focused on personal training. There's always a lot of local personal training studios out there that really focus on finding the best coaches. One of the pros for those studios is that we do our best to find the best coaches out there, the qualified ones, certified experience, and we try to pay them the best we can. At least I try to. You're basically getting your bang for your buck. Now, again, I'll take the flag and be like, oh my God, that's so expensive for, personal training. But hey, I mean, there's something for everyone when it comes to your fitness journey, but whatever you choose, you got to make sure it works for you. Whatever best works for your lifestyle will get you closer to that goal because you'll be more consistent with it. You'll be comfortable with it. It'll fit right into your habits of your lifestyle. And that's how you start, foster a foundation of strong, healthy habits. So if this video has helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe. This is Coach Austin from Hyper Strength and Conditioning. See you guys later. Bye.